Devin Booker. Everybody keeps telling me study D books. What's up, baby?
Rook, what's up with you, man?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Good, man, good. You have any advice for me being in the league?
Man, first year, just take your time with everything, man. Just trust the process for yourself.
All right, for sure, man, for sure. Well, we got to kick.
Man, we can.
You know,
whenever you're my
us
town,
young
whenever I'm
bucks,
your town.
we got to stay together.
Let's do it, man.
All right, for sure. Have a
All
good
right,
game,
bro.
man.
You too, bro.
All right.
The Suns come into a Western Conference contest in this game. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. The Mavericks hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground. It might be tough, but this is a team they're capable of beating.
And when I look at Dallas, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
And with the major changes we know are coming, now you have players fighting for their jobs, trying to prove they deserve to be here beyond the end of this season.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Now, we know the NBA is a tight-knit fraternity, and DJ has established himself among the other players. He's become friends with a lot of guys around the league, bonding through their shared love of music. DJ told me very few people in the world go through what we go through, so it's easy to bond with all the guys. Now, with that said, DJ mentioned it is still all business once the ball goes up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks as always, David. And Greg, you figure personality like DJ's would be welcomed by the rest of the players in the NBA. Doris, this is about the time the trades start to happen. But let me ask you, if you acquire someone mid-season, this is always tricky. Can you reasonably expect that person then to continue and help you in the playoffs?
You know, I think you can, Kevin. I think some of it is how well does that person fit, both in terms of the skill set they bring to the table. Do they complement the pieces already in existence? And the other part is, and maybe the untold part, is the personality aspect of this. Think back to Cleveland's championship, LeBron's first in Cleveland and the first in countless years in the city of Cleveland, Channing Frye. People will not necessarily associate him with that championship, but if you ask the Cleveland Cavaliers, that guy's ability to mesh on the basketball floor and bring the respective pieces of the puzzle together were crucial in that championship. The answer is a definitive yes, you can.
So what I'm hearing in your answer is that it's a lot on the floor, but boy, there's a lot to consider what they do off the floor in your locker room.
Yeah, both pieces important, no doubt.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker the 2 and Jackson the 3, the up-and-coming wing pair. Grizz is down low with Len to his side. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. Here's Smith after Eric Bledsoe's score. Noel, a screen on Jackson. DJ dishes to Noel. Len grabs the board.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Jackson kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns get it back. Here's Chris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
Back to Smith. It doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now Smith, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
And even if you get a hand up, Smith knows how to finish. When he's in the post, he is dangerous.
Booker outside, launches it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Smith on the wing. There's a screen by Noel. Cowens passes to Matthews. He kicks to DJ. Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki outside. Stolen by Bledsoe. to the middle. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Another attribute of his game, Jackson's so good at finding and locating that alley-oop there. Beautiful to watch this guy elevate.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Now here's Bledsoe. 11-point game his last outing. Chris can't hit. DJ with it. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
You love that they're making their presence felt on the defensive end. You can't afford to be careless with this team.
Smith with a wide open look. Tries again.
Well, terrific mobility on the defensive end. Some of Chris's greatest attributes, that athleticism.
And Matthews kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Smith against Bledsoe. Len sets a screen for Booker. Shoots over Matthews. Phoenix no good that time either.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Smith outside. Noel sets a screen for Smith. He dishes it to DJ. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. And Noel lays it up and in.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it? Never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
Jackson in the corner. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
And as the Mavericks look to rebuild, Doris, what do you see as their areas of need?
Well, certainly an injection of athleticism might really trigger some things, because if you look back on 2017, they were last in the league in blocks, fast break points, points in the paint, and free throws attempted. A lot of those stats correlate with athleticism, so I think they need more of that.
It's good on the putback. Noel's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Booker. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Cowens. And Noel with the basket on the assist by DJ. Noel's got 6 points. The Suns trailing. Here is Bledsoe, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Jackson dishes to Bledsoe. Len with a screen on Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Chris gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, this guy, one of the league's more promising stretch bigs. Chris with the smooth catch and release.
Out to Smith. DJ sets the screen for Smith. Off the pick. Off the left rim and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Bledsoe passes to Chris and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, you love that Chris is willing to absorb that kind of contact and still send it home. Potential and one. Go ahead, young man. Nice work.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here's DJ. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Barnes kicks to DJ. Back to Barnes. Smith against Bledsoe. Smith's shot is good.
And Smith, an accomplished scorer, has a beautiful looking mid-range jumper.
And here's Booker. Back to Bledsoe. Jackson setting the pick here for Bledsoe. Feeds it to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Wasted no time on that one. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Len. Booker outside. Teardrop shot. Good on the bucket. Booker's got 5.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
Now here is Smith. He's got 9. Right side Matthews. Over Booker. Matthews no good. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the San Antonio Spurs.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
Now here's Matthews. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Over Booker. And it's Matthews again missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Jackson down low. Great D that time from Cowens. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's a screen by Noel. DJ kicks to Noel. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks trailing. Barnes outside. The feed to Noel. Some nice passing here by Dallas. DJ dishes to Smith. And it's Phoenix with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Doris, you've interviewed so many great players and coaches. What are some of the key personality traits that stars seem to share?
Yeah, I would say it's probably like somebody who's either a lawyer or a doctor, right? They're always A-type personalities. They're competitive. They're perfectionists. They have great capacity for work. I don't think you make it to the NBA unless you're incredibly committed.
Well said. Now here's Chandler. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Knight passes to Williams. Chandler a screen. Knight for 3. And no good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Wells with it. Now guarded by Ulis. The shot by Curry. No good.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
Warren kicks to Knight. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
That shooting stroke is just effortless. You can't afford to give Knight any room out there.
Now DJ, steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Looking to end the run, and too long on the shot. Phoenix leading by 7. Warren with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wells kicks to Withy. There's the pass to Cowens. Curry dishes to DJ to the right side. Wells with it. Williams picks him up. Wells' shot is good. Wells has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And incredible shooting there from Wells. Definitely a threat to sink those perimeter shots.
It's deflected to the inside. Stolen by Warren. And Barnes comes to help. Warren kicks to Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
It's good. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
I'll tell you, the thing about Barnes, sometimes struggles to create the tight handle he continues to work on, really thrives when it's catch and shoot.
Now, here's Ulis. Not a lot of room. Chandler is screen. Right for 3. The shot missing. Collins. That one, no good. We've got more in store for you right after this. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players, you know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? You know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
EJ out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Jeff Withey. Then there's Wells. And it's Curry in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He scored 23 points and did a great job locking down on defense. And, of course, found his teammates in open space. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that high, it takes a while to cool down.
I think that's the kind of game that carries over, and he'll have every chance to do it because I've got to believe he's their #1 option.
The Mavericks have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. Mavericks trail by 10.
Well, how about Harrison Barnes, a starter on the championship Warriors team in 2015, part of that amazing 73-win team in 2016, but he had a secondary role on that team. Now one of the go-to guys.
Here is Bledsoe, following the basket by DJ. Bledsoe with it. Guarded now by Barnes, and it's Bledsoe off the drive. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Boy, his speed with the rock, especially when he puts his head down on the drive, that's remarkable. Bledsoe forcing the defender's hand there.
First free throw is good. And with the Warriors' pursuit of Kevin Durant, Barnes was the odd man outdoors. He did all right, though, a 4-year max deal in Dallas.
Well, what you love is he never complained about his role when he was with Golden State, and he's embraced the challenge with the Dallas Mavericks. There's a lot riding on his shoulders with this organization. They need this guy to grow into a star.
They set the screen. Stolen by Len. Takes the 13-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses. Mavericks trail by 10. Smith outside. Pass to Noel. Back to Smith. EJ passes to Barea. That's tipped.
Man, how quick does he get off the floor? Chris rises high and sends it back.
Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Looking for Chris. He gets it there. Good D by Barnes. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Smith kicks to DJ. Back to Smith. Dishes to DJ. Shoots a 3. Dallas with a fresh shot clock. Dallas moving it around. And slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Booker. He's got 12. The dish now to Bledsoe. Glenn a screen. And Bledsoe, here we go, makes it off the glass. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now, here's DJ. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Rebound by the Suns. Land's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Down low. And stolen by Barnes. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And Smith continues to look better from deep, showing great touch from beyond the arc.
Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Chris. Smith against Booker. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter. Mavericks trail by 9. DJ passes to Smith. Now here's DJ. He's guarded by Dudley. Jacks up a 3. Smith with the basket on the assist by DJ. Cowens has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, Kev, what a feed. That's what you get from DJ. Someone who understands where to put the basketball and when.
Bledsoe against Berea. Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Chris kicks to Dudley. Kicks it out to Booker. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been shutting down DJ, clearly trying to keep him from having a big night.
Thanks, Tyson. Looks like 2 different teams after the loss. What's the difference?
Well, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had a letdown. Tonight we got to do a better job of getting down, staying our ground, playing defense, and taking advantage of this game.
Tyson, thanks a lot for your time. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. A fantastic game from Dennis Smith in this one.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Now, I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him, right? They knew they had a hot hand, and they just kept going to it.
On the court for the Suns, Jackson and Chris, the athletic pair in the forward slots. Bledsoe and Booker, the engine of this team, they're the backcourt. And it's Len in at the 5.
I'll tell you, he's just too hard to handle inside. Even with someone draped all over him, DJ finds a way to score.
Here's Bledsoe, and the rejection by Noel. Outside Matthews. Kicks it to Noel. Back to Matthews. He feeds it to DJ. Down to 5 on the shot clock. over Jackson. Matthews, no good.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
To the wing on the left. Here's Chris. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
DJ dishes to Smith. Nowitzki a screen from deep. Len grabs the board. Suns leading by 4. There's the lob to Jackson. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Rough start to the third quarter. 4 attempts, no makes.
Matthews passes to Cowens. DJ sets the screen for Matthews. There's the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. No good off the front iron.
I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Well, you look at the strength of this Phoenix Suns team, and it is clear that it lies with their perimeter players. Devin Booker appears to be a player that you can build around. Last season, most of their offense generated from their guards.
Passes it to DJ. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
DJ not allowing the defense to dictate the action. Instead, he goes on the attack, drives the lane, and forces the foul.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Doors have talked about the evolution of the specialist, the pure 3-and-D guy, for example, who in that category are some of the best in your opinion.
Well, I'm so happy that Klay Thompson has evolved from a guy who believed coming into the NBA that he would strictly be a 3-and-D guy to a much more versatile scorer. But in today's iteration, I would have to say Danny Green won a championship for the San Antonio Spurs, doing nothing but absorbing the biggest threat on the offensive end for the opponent and then being able to make huge threes at timely opportunities. Patrick Beverley, another guy grinding it out, increasingly making shots, and of course, tenacious on-ball defender.
Here's Booker. Looking to end the drought. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Cowens.
They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Out to Smith. He dishes it to DJ. For the tie. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Kept alive. Jackson kicks to left. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Jeff Withy, he's checked in for Noel. Wells comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Seth Curry in for Smith. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Williams, he's checked in for Chris. Warren comes in for Jackson. Knight's checked in for Devin Booker. And Hugh is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range.
Well, he works to find the open space behind the arc, and it pays off with the 3. Nice.
Knight with it. Now guarded by Wells. And stolen by Nowitzki. One-on-one fast break. And DJ throws it down.
Boy, Kev, make no mistake. That basket is all a product of the defensive work of DJ. He gets the steal, and this is what happens.
Ulis kicks to Warren. Back to Ulis. There's a screen. Len with a screen on Curry. He used that pick to perfection. 8 points for Brandon Knight.
So good on the catch and shoot. You don't want to let Knight get dialed in from behind the arc.
And here is Wells. He's got 5. Curry dishes to DJ. 5 on the clock for the 3. The shot by Wells, no good. Suns leading by 3. Here's Warren. Excellent defense there from Cowan. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Wells wide open. But they recover it. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Knight. He kicks it to Len. The tray. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Wells kicks to DJ. Out to the right wing. Wells passes to DJ. And he finishes nicely on the layup. DJ's got 14 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Picked by Williams. There's the screen. Feeds to Warren. Shot from 16. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 8 points for him.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nowitzki kicks to Withy. Here's Wells. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Warren, good.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Mavericks trailed by 5. DJ with it, now guarded by Ulis. Curry dishes to DJ. To the left side wing. Wells passes to Cowens. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Well, Phoenix shooting an ugly 27% since halftime.
I think for Brandon Knight, it's been a bit of a roller coaster over the last couple of seasons. His worst season was 2016. He saw himself relegated to a minor role, but is looking to start fresh and get back to where he used to be as a player.
The Suns need to get a shot off. Wells with the steal. And here we go. Back to Curry. Dallas moving the ball around. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Wells. And for Knight, the 2016-17 season, one he'd like to forget. Career lows, Doris, and points, and minutes, and assists. Everything went wrong for him.
Right, and you think back 2 years ago, Kev, this guy was at a near all-star level. But last year, the shot fails him, and that was a huge issue. You wonder, can he regain his confidence and return to that all-star form?
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And that one falls for Knight. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Smith Jr. runs the point with Matthews at his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with DJ. And it's Noel in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. There's a screen by Chris. Here's Bledsoe. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, and we know because of Bledsoe's power, guys can't push this guy around. That time it results in an and one.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
The shot that time, not on target.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Smith kicks to Barnes. Barnes with another miss. And Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. Opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Stolen by Jackson. Shoots it up. The Mavericks pull it in. Noel's got 5 rebounds tonight. Matthews dishes to Smith. There's a screen by Noel. DJ passes to Noel. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, 6'11" Nerlens Noel, so efficient down deep, working his magic thanks to that great size.
And here's Booker from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
DJ sets the screen for Noel. Pass to DJ. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Josh Jackson.
Boy, Kev, that's a tough attempt with a guy draped all over him, but DJ gets it to go and will get the +1.
And Phoenix making a change here. Len's checked in.
Boy, when you consider the last 2 decades of winning in the Dirk Nowitzki era that was capped off with the 2011 championship, one where they were the underdog, it really was an incredible run of success.
Bledsoe with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Bledsoe kicks to Chris. Clock at 6. Over Smith. Here's Len. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Kev, the broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
Smith dishes to DJ. To the paint. And stolen by Booker. Smith against Bledsoe. And there's the feed to Len. Matthews with the steal. And there's the pass to Cowens. DJ sets the screen for Matthews. DJ passes to Noel. Smith for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Len kicks to Booker. Bledsoe for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks trail by 7. Now here's DJ. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he makes the first.
I'll tell you guys, there's a tenacity to his game that you have to like. DJ never gets lazy out there. He always seems to go full speed.
Doris, one strength that the Suns have is the length of their front court.
Right, Josh Jackson, the rookie, leads the way in that regard. But remember, Marquise Chris and Dragan Bender also with great length in the front court. And as these guys develop, they can pose a lot of matchup problems for opponents.
To the inside, stolen by Len, and they're running. The pull-up. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead. And the Mavericks call time here. Doris, we're always talking about players developing their skill sets. What do you think is the hardest skill to develop as a broadcaster?
I think for me, the hardest skill to learn was to learn how to relax, to have fun, to not be anything but your most authentic self, because I think the viewer picks up on it. If you're forcing things, if you're trying to be another broadcaster that perhaps you like to emulate. So I'd say that was the hardest thing.
I always say broadcasting a basketball game is like a running conversation between two people because there's so much scoring and the rhythm and the flow of the game just lend itself to that.
At its best, you're 100% correct.
Jackson, good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
DJ dishes to Matthews. Pass to DJ. And Noel kicks to Nowitzki. 5 to shoot to end the run. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Chris. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Over to the wing, and a wide open look for DJ. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns leading by 13. Jackson passes to Bledsoe. And the rejection by Smith. Dishes it to DJ. Here's Noel. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
On the wing, Jackson. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game. DJ dishes to Matthews. Kicks it to DJ. Back to Matthews. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by the Suns. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. 14 feet away. Jackson missing again. Mavericks trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Noel atop the key. Right side Matthews. The dish to DJ. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Booker with it. Matthews covering. Smith against Bledsoe. Back to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Smith for 3. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And Rick Carlisle wants a timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
They set the pick. That one off the back iron and out. Suns leading by 11. Jackson kicks to Booker. Bledsoe right side over Smith. Phoenix no good that time either. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
And it's DJ missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. Tries to snap the cold streak. Tries again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And as most point guards do, Eric Bledsoe starting to rely more on his outside game as he gets older. Still will attack the rim, but Doris, the percentage of shots from distance steadily increasing for him over the years.
Right, they've increased, Kevin, as Bledsoe has become a more consistent shooter. And certainly the number of threes taken every year has risen the last 4 seasons. You like when he's attacking the rim, but he's just as effective from beyond the arc.
And Booker kicks to Len. Over Noel, and it's Len. That time on the assist by Booker. 7 points for Alex Len.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Eric Bledsoe.
Boy, I love the priority he placed on his passing tonight. It inspired great player movement, great ball movement. It seemed to me they knew they were going to get an easy bucket on every possession.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Chris passed to Booker. Outside Jackson. Back to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. They double-team Bledsoe. And here's Booker from the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Suns lead by 17.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Man, these refs were horrible tonight.
Right? Every night is something different. Them refs must be dehydrated.
Just don't be saying all that at the press conference or you'll be paying for it.
You right.
You ain't never lied, Shammy.
I know, I got fined so many times.